Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kyla and today we're doing my June 2020 bullet journal setup. The theme this month is picnics. We're starting off in the Procreate app on my iPad. I'm creating a simple picnic scene that I will print out and glue into my journal. I was going to originally draw the blanket, basket, hat, plates, and cutlery straight onto my journal, but it felt weird to just draw that without any background. I can't really color in my journal because the paper is pretty thin, so instead I made it digitally. This drawing is fairly simple and I enjoyed playing around with the warping feature on Procreate. I tried to print the picture as close to my journal size as possible. I thought I got it pretty close, but apparently not. I was off by a few millimeters, so there's a little bit of space. And on top of that, I messed up when I was gluing it down, so it's a little crooked. But I mean, it's not that obvious, so I think it's okay. For the main title, I'm taking some brown construction paper and ripping it up to give it more of a rustic feel. Then I'm using my white jelly roll to write June on the paper in a simple all caps font. I really like the texture that the construction paper adds to the cover page overall. I spaced the title between the clouds and the grass and glued it onto the cover page. Then I'm moving on to my month at a glance on the other side. My sister gave me the idea to do a red and white checkered blanket as the calendar and to use the white boxes as the date boxes. I liked the sound of that, but the way I executed it was a little wonky. It ends up being more like a red striped blanket with some white sections. I used a red marker to separate the dates, and the inside of those boxes are still white, but around the boxes it is mostly red. I haven't done a month at a glance like this in quite a while. I've been doing some vertical columns since I don't really need the space. But I like the way the calendar box looks, so maybe I'll play around with this layout again next month. The date boxes are fairly small, but I don't think I'll be needing a lot of space for the big events. The habit tracker this month is really easy. I just drew 8 calendar boxes for the habits that I'm tracking, then I'm moving on to create the title. Instead of writing the whole habit tracker title onto the construction paper, I just wrote habit and I'll be writing the word tracker onto my journal itself. If you would like to see these spreads and the rest of June's spreads, I do post them on my Instagram and Tumblr, which will be linked in the description box below. On the page to the right of my habit tracker, I'm doing another brain dump, and I'm doing the same thing as my June title with a brain dump title. I decided to do another brain dump this month because I got a lot of use out of it last month, and I still don't need a stress tracker for this month. After gluing the title down, I decided to pull out some blue and white checkered washi tape because I felt that it fit the theme. I didn't plan out an idea about where to stick them, so I ended up picking a few random spots, and I like the pop of color that it adds to the page. The last spread I will be setting up today is my rolling weekly spread. I have a feeling that this month's weekly spreads are going to be very simple because while I was planning for this month, I found it very difficult to plan out what to draw to tie in the theme. I didn't want to draw the same basket or the same blanket multiple times, so instead I found some pictures of baskets that I printed out and I'll be using them as stickers. I printed them in black and white because I still wanted to put my own twist to them by coloring it. The colors and supplies that I'm using will be linked in the description box below if you are interested in using any of these colors. After coloring the picture, I'm just going to glue that down onto the corner of the task page and finish up the task page. Then I'm all done. So let's do a flip through. I hope you all enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.